Time to change up the guard and bring in the boys from Bottlefish.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome to Rock Talk, guys.
So what's up, guys? You guys got a show the 13th of June, but I understand that you've had some other developments here recently. You want to tell us a little bit about what's going on and what I'm holding in my hand over here?
Yeah, we went to the studio, when was it? 24th of April? 24th and 25th of April. And,
I feel like I should know. I was there.
Yeah, you were there. You were there, and you put down great bass tracks as well.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. I was inadvertently a member of Bottlefish for about 30 seconds, according to Lou Whitney down at the studio that night.
Really?
Yeah, I was accidentally mistaken for their bass player. So Lou walks directly at me as I'm sitting in the green room up there, like basically right by the door over on South Avenue. Lou makes a beeline for me. He's like, we're going to have to redo those bass tracks again, man. I just don't know. And I'm just staring at him blankly the entire time. Yeah, I'll get right on that, Lou. Sure.
And Kenny was getting sandwiches down the street. So.
Did you say sandwiches? You mean, we were helping Yankton scout for women. It was, we were playing the rock star thing, just roaming from place to place. We're recording up at the studio, trying to.
So you were making a run of some kind.
It was
basically.
a run, yeah.
For everyone out there, of course, everyone knows Chris as well as myself, Simon Knights, and the guys from Bottlefish. Go ahead and introduce yourself, because it's kind of hard to see. You're listening on the radio, so people don't know people's voices. So let's go ahead and introduce the guys.
My name is Jeff, and I play in Bottlefish.
I love how he does that in a nice little radio voice.
More specifically, he's the singer in Bottlefish, but he's not going to mention that right away.
Gotcha.
I'm Kelly, and also the ghost of Yankton Southern, who is not present.
He'll be playing the part of Yankton Southern tonight.
Yankton, their drummer, is working on other projects at the moment. I think he's got some Heart Punch stuff in the works right now. So,
gotcha.
Kirk.
Hi, Kirk.
Hi, Kirk.
He's like way away from the microphone. I'm Kirk.
Kirk's always the quietest one, but he's also the most polite. And so far, no one's gotten mad at Kirk.
And then there's Kenny, my doppelganger, over here.
I'm Kenny. I play bass, except when the guys from the 4-4 are around. You can fake it. It's not that hard.
I did for a moment, but only a moment.
Maybe in Guitar Hero, that's about it.
Not even that, dude. Seriously. But you guys were in the studio that night working on a new song. You guys have some new recordings in the works?
Yes, we do. We're working on an EP. We're hoping that it's going to be done sometime this fall and ready for consumption by the masses. So
how many tracks are you thinking?
We're looking at 4 or 5.
Okay.
So we don't want to. We've been a band for long enough where I think, we can do a solid EP, but I think a record would kind of be pushing it. And at this point, so we want to put something out that's solid and people actually will want to listen to.
Gotcha. So, but you guys are recording at the studio with Lou Whitney, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Lou Whitney experience? Because I think there may be some people in the audience who aren't aware of what it's like to record with Lou. Lou used to play with the Skeletons and the Morels here in Springfield, and then settled into recording work in the studio. And he's recorded with a lot of major acts over the years, but he's very low pro about it. So he won't tell you. Anytime you ask him, he's always like, we got some jingles we're working on, and, we got this and that. Nothing real big. Meanwhile, Exene Cervenka is in the back, like, working on her next album or something.
Sure.
Exactly.
That's how he rolls. But tell us a little bit about working with Lou.
Lou's a blast to work with because, like you said, it's just kind of legend, in the Springfield area. And like you said, it's pretty cool. We walked in and, immediately there's a plaque on the wall for a Wilco record he worked on. And
he did Being There.
Yeah.
Yeah, he recorded some songs for Being There. That was it.
And then, for me personally, I've been a big Urge fan for years.
Yeah, he did some work with them too.
He recorded one of their records, so that was kind of cool. So,
yeah, he's done a lot of great stuff, and he's a lot of fun to work with. One thing I really like about Lou, and when I was, I recorded with him when I was younger, and one thing that when I was younger that I didn't like is that he gives his opinion, and he
heaven forbid.
Exactly. But
I think at one point during the recording process, Lou said that Jeff had a mangina. Is that word? I think that word's allowed.
Yeah, that's
we're
fine.
kind of
That's
okay.
fine.
Yeah,
we're okay.
Yeah, that was a quote from Lou Whitney, and we all kind of looked at each other and thought, "Wow,
that's hardcore."
And we were paying him for it too. I mean, that studio
now I
time
see why
isn't
Jeff
cheap.
doesn't like him giving his opinion.
We were on the clock.
It's $25 an insult.
That could get expensive. Be careful.
That's right.
So the new EP's coming out, you think, in the fall.
We're hoping in the fall. We're also right now, Yankton's got Heart Punch. That's, a pretty new project.
Yankton, new drummer, yeah.
We're in talks about possibly this summer doing a split EP of some sorts, which, there's not a whole lot.
A bottlefish Heart Punch split, you mean?
Yes, exactly. And so we're kind of talking about doing that at the moment. And
Bottle Punch?
I don't know what we would call it yet.
Fish hard.
Fish hard. Fish bait. But so that's also kind of something that we're all talking about. And,
okay.
So we're tossing around ideas, but yeah, as far as just a solid bottlefish EP, I think we're hoping by late August, early September, we'll be ready to throw it out there and see if it can walk or if it crawls back home like we do on Saturday nights.
On your guys' website, I mean, if you go to bottlefishband.com, I mean, is there any samples that your fans can listen to right now, or are we just going to get the first exclusive taste on Rock Talk?
Actually, yes, this is the first time that this is going to be played for the masses is right here. So, but as of tomorrow, it will be available on bottlefishband.com for free download. So
excellent.
Nice.
First taste right here in Rock Talk.
I like it.
Me too. So, can I tell you what I think of it afterwards and pull a Lou Whitney?
Absolutely.
Will it involve the word mangina?
No,
find a new adjective.
I'll have to sit there and think of a new word. So I'll have to hopefully listen to the song, and maybe I'll come with a nice, compelling thing to be able to trump mangina.
Be thinking. You got 3 minutes plus. Be thinking.
Oh, boy.
Because I definitely got into a band so that my self-esteem could be squashed even more.
Hey, it could be good praise. I haven't heard the song yet, so I mean, if you want an honest opinion, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. Okay.
Sweet. Submitted for approval.
And of course, if you want, all the listeners listening, they can also submit a comment on the44.com because we're going to have a podcast later on a Monday afternoon if I can actually get it to you guys on time.
Maybe this time. We'll see. I don't know.
I was a little bit delayed last week, and I apologize for that.
Well, Simon, you might have other things to do with your day besides this show. I don't know.
I had the Rev Sherry Theory show. I had the guys from Cabo in the studio. I had Rev Theory in the studio, getting ready for that show that night, and then all the paperwork and all the other cool stuff. And I'm also running a radio show. I was like, I'll run out of time.
I knew when it took you like 3 or 4 hours to even respond to a text. I was like, yep, it's one of those days for Simon. I'm gonna hang back and just let it roll.
Most of the time,
whatever happens.
I'm pretty apt on my BlackBerry. Like if
that's true.
I mean, if I don't reply to something within about 30 to 40 seconds, it means my BlackBerry's set down and I'm knee deep into something that I can't get out of. Because I don't go anywhere without my crackberry, as I like to call it. I mean, you can see right now, it's just at a moment's notice. I can just reach and
things are right in the universe now.
Now everything's fine. Everything's realigned. I was going through that separation anxiety. It's bad.
Now you can tweet your status while you listen to the song and sort of give the public ideas as to what you're going to say.
Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and play this Bottlefish. The track you have in here is called Sleepwalking.
Yes, Sleepwalking.
Now, what's the dealio with that?
This.
It's a song.
I don't know if there's like a hidden meaning behind it, or if there's something that happened that maybe you guys thought about maybe when you wrote the song. Or...
Not particularly.
You want to make something up right about now?
Sure. So I was drinking a lot of drank, and
slow your roll.
The drink that intentionally puts people to sleep.
Yes, it is. Drank is the official drink of Bottlefish. Not responsible for any accidents that may occur while you're drinking drank.
Hey, we gotta finance this EP. I mean, maybe we get some sponsorship and endorsement deal. I mean,
yeah.
See what we can do with this.
Right.
The nationwide slumber tour.
Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and play this Bottlefish. It's Sleepwalking, your first taste exclusively on Rock Talk, all things local.
Enjoy.
I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm getting caught way too deeply. I'm having trouble trying to keep. It goes on.